Welcome, everyone. My name is Stephen Tamayo. I represent the Modular Building Institute, which is headquartered out of Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm the Canadian Member Services Director, home-based here in Edmonton, Alberta. I've had the position now since November of 2014, and a lot of my job is to interface with our members and advocate on their behalf. So basically, our T? Oh, there we go. So basically, our Modular Building Institute exists under this mission statement, which is a voice for commercial modular construction. MBI expands the use of offsite construction through innovative construction practices, outreach, and education to the construction community and customers, and the recognition of high-quality modular design and facilities. So as far as modular construction is concerned, it's much the same way we look at BIM, or we don't look at BIM for the drawings. We look at BIM holistically as almost a process, right? And for a lot of end users or a lot of guys that are looking from the outside in, they look at modular as a product. So for most guys, if I ask you, what's an example of modular? Most guys in Alberta anyways will say, oh, is it like the camps out in the oil sands? I'm like, no. That's a product of what modular can do. So essentially we define modular construction as a process of construction, which is built off-site, taking traditional off-site construction, conventional construction, and throwing it under a roof, right? Building it in modules and assembling in modules, almost similar to Lego, right? But even more similarly, like the automobile industry. So very rarely will you say you want to buy a Mercedes-Benz and build your Mercedes-Benz in your garage or outside. In this case, you don't want a Mercedes-Benz to be built outside in a grassy field. You want it to be built under controlled atmosphere, where there's time and attention and there's accuracy in exactly what you're building. And in most cases, when you build something off-site under a controlled atmosphere, usually what you're expecting is better quality. Its integrity is a lot better. It's stronger. It's more durable, so on and so forth. So in the construction process, especially in modular, a lot of how a modular unit is built has to withstand the rigors of craning and transportation. So that's what you can expect from modular construction. That's what you can expect from the modular construction process. So as far as who we represent basically two parts of modular, which is relocatable versus permanent. Some quick statistics here. About half of the industry is generated from the sale or lease of temporary space, so something that's pretty much there for 6 months or less. In Alberta, we break the rules sometimes. It could be there for a year, but still is relocatable, right? Generally, 1 to 7 year requirements on site, lower cost, price driven, stack, fleet space often available, so on and so forth. And then as far as permanent modular construction is concerned,
1 minute.
it's virtually fixed, right? But it's built in modules, a lot more efficient. So basically, just to cut to the chase here, MBI's attraction to this particular conference is that essentially there's some advanced technology within the BIM process. And essentially what MBI is trying to do and the modular construction world would like to do is kind of put those two together. So when you're building models on Revit or whatever, it can influence the manufacturing process. So you could build something, it talks to a bunch of robots because we're pretty much prefabbed on virtually every part of the construction process. And that model is telling what the manufacturing facility should be building. So that's basically our interest in this particular conference, and I feel it will create a lot of advancement as far as building here in Canada. Thank you very much.